What is up, guys? Wraith here, Grey-Bearded Gaming Society. We are back at it. We are back in Unrest. Let's slash LFG on, and let's do a quick announcement. 27 monk looking for group. See if we get any kind of bites. There's a handful of people in zone. Not a ton. So I mean, there might be some smaller sparse groups mixed in. We'll kind of see what kind of trouble we can potentially get into. And if nothing else, maybe, possibly, try to find something we can maybe solo to keep the experience going by ourselves. We shall see what happens, but stick around, guys. We will give this a little bit and see if anybody reaches back out. Alright, gang. We haven't had any good luck getting any kind of group action. So we're going to do something dumb. We're going to do something dumb. We're going to see if we can maybe split some stuff and just give us something to thump on. We are so ridiculously close to level. We've been picking off some stuff in the back. And there is oh, still got two, didn't I? Yep. Get them all the way back here, give myself more room. Did we get it? I think we got it. Yay! Now let's see if we can actually monk on monk action. But no, we've been LFG for a while. Haven't gotten the door popped back open. There it still was. Let's go ahead and mend. We just haven't been able to get any call out. There's there's a group working on the bottom, so I feel kind of bad about picking off the stuff in the back of the area there. There've been said 1 in 3 of them were actually gave us experience. The rest did not. And then of course there's a very small group at the fireplace, but they are not they're not letting anybody else come and play. So far it's just been them. So like I said, we've been running on LG, we've called that a handful of times, nothing so far. So now we're just, let's see if we can make a bit of our own luck. We'll use some of our monkey toolbox skills. Of course we did get that little split there. I was actually hoping that was going to level us. We are really, really close. I know that the barbed bones are obviously quite a bit more challenging. Not only because they are technically, I think, slightly bigger, but they also, first thing they do, of course, when they spawn, is drop that damage shield on themselves. So we'll hurt ourselves trying to mess with this guy. But we do have there's a big cleric running around just dropping buffs on people, and he did drop resolution on us. So if anything's going to help us in a situation, it's going to be that. But we are going to hang out and get back up to full life and full power before we try him, and we'll be right back, trying to get brave, trying to use our monk skills to the max, see what we can come up with. Be right back. So as we were preparing to do our thing, oh nope, she must have had Invis versus Undead. So we're doing this. We're doing this. I was like, somebody just ran right into this dude. I'm like, because she must have had Invis versus Undead on or something. Of course, I could see her. This is not going well. Let's see if we can. We're coming back. We're coming back. So I was worried about this guy's thorns. Well, now the thing that is, of course, helping us a little bit is we have the big two-hand instead of like the very fast one-handers. All right, let's do this. We definitely have the curve a little now. Okay. Come on. I think this would be much more difficult if we were dual wielding, because then we'd be thorning ourselves to pieces instead of these nice slow swats that we're doing with our beach stick. Yay! And we leveled. And got some loot. Outstanding. So let's see here. Trying to remember. Look, there's somebody's feet. He'll beat us up. She'll beat us up. So yeah, we're definitely not messing with any of those guys. I think it kind of depends on what really spawns like right in here as to whether or not we can actually keep this going at all. So we still have not gotten any kind of shout outs for actually joining the group anywhere, which kind of sucks. Well, I'll tell you what we will do. We'll drop that again, just see if anybody says anything. But again, so far it's been all quiet, as they say. We shall see, but we did get our level, so at least it's better than nothing at all. It's just been kind of super slow these last couple days. We keep tripping over our tongue today. We did jump in the other day and kind of checked around, and I mean the place was packed, it was absolutely packed. And we just sat looking for group for about an hour, and we're like, all right, now we're done watching YouTube for an hour. Let's go do something else. But like I said, it's EverQuest, right? It's hit, it's miss. Part of me was thinking too, like I know there's like an Aqua Goblin camp out in Dagnor's Cauldron that's not all that far off. But my only concern with that one is I know that like a lot of the smaller guys, I don't think we'll get experience for them at all. We'll really only get experience for like the Tidal Lords and stuff, and I don't really think that they're going to spawn Tidal Lords for us nonstop. And then there's always again, we just run back to Mistmore and do something there. So I'm pretty sure we can still solo at the front door. Mistmore, get some experience, or maybe we jump back across. Maybe we get a ride back to the other side and find something to do back on the mainland. Like I said, I was really, really hoping that we'd really get something rolling on a couple of these dungeons over here, just to move things around a little bit, keep things going. But it's been pretty slow for us, unfortunately. There's feast or famine, as they say. And in between the two dungeons, there's not a whole lot else really on this continent to keep us busy. Even if we let's jump on the wiki over here. Because there's nothing in Butcher Block we want to mess with, because I would mess with our faction. We don't want to mess with the guards, we don't want to mess with the elves. Let's see. Even if we look at Lesser Faydark, there's a huge experience gap in Lesser Faydark. But let's see. There's a Shadow Man camp out there somewhere. I mean, there are the Shadow Men. You got to be careful for some of the brownies, because they're huge. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, just looking through it, it's, and even the Shadowed Men, like, we are a little bit bigger than them. They're like 24 to 26 according to the wiki. So when you get a high level spawn, it's a caster, and we could have some problems with them. Now, what is it? Let's see. There was one little. I remember there was the one chick we used to kill with our troll. There was the one chick we used to kill with our troll, but probably shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, it's a tough one, guys. We might end up having to jump across. Like I said, I'm gonna take a couple more swings and see what's shaking. But we might head back to the other side, see if we can't find something else to get going, because it's been just super slow. Kind of disappointing how kind of slow it's been. So we shall see. Stick around for me, guys, one more time before we do another good check-in. Maybe see if we can't pick these guys off one or two times. Like I said, if one of the hags spawn were toast, I don't know how we would do either against one of the werebats. They could be quite a handful. And at the same time, we're doing this instead with resolution, which has got our armor class and hit points bumped up. So doing this on our own without any buffs would probably be super hard. But we'll check back in one more time and see what Well, it's cracking. Actually, we might just get a move on and try to find someplace else to hunt if we can't get this to turn around. But stick around, guys. Alright, so it's funny. We actually just charged this guy with reckless abandon because we thought he was a. I thought he was a barbed bone and was about to cast the damage shield on himself. But instead, he's a greater dark bone. And so far, he's stomping us. And so we charged him, didn't even have mend. It might have been a super. Yep. Damn, Blarg. This guy's gonna knock our block off. Okay. Yeah, and he did that to us with resolution. So without resolution, he would have melted us even faster. He outpaced our damage entirely. Alright, so that's probably the end of this little experiment. So let's just sneak on out of here. But yeah, I think we're got a couple things we could potentially try. Looking, I mean, like if we wanted to go over to Lesser Faydark, potentially. But it's and I'm concerned, like I said, even going over there. So I was looking through the zone stuff, and there's a couple of mobs, you know, that could be somewhat handy. There's one mob who's got what's her name? I found her a little while ago. She's a 25 warrior. She doesn't really drop any loot though, but she has no faction hits and spawns every 6 minutes. But it's like, you know, this one thing every 6 minutes can be worth, you know, outworth some of this other stuff. I just don't know. I really don't. You know, it's do we even kind of mess with that before we just try to head out and find something else to do? You know what? Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Let's Who's a Lapoo? Yeah, we're way too big for them. Way too big for them. Okie dokie. Like I said, I think we're gonna split. Head towards Lesser Faydark. See if we can't get anything going. Just keep the experience moving. Like I said, we killed a couple of mobs. Barely even put a sliver in here. Let's do no druids in here. That could suck. There's one shaman. So I'm gonna see if I can't get us a sow, and see if we can't travel across somewhere else and get something done, even if it's just back to Mistmore. Just get something done. Like I said, we'll check in for the last time to see, you know, what we're doing. You know, maybe we sneak into Lesser Faydark and try to do something stupid really quick. We shall see. Stick around for me one last time, guys, and let's see if we can get out of here in one piece. Look what we found as soon as we walk outside. A walking pile of experience. So yeah, we managed to get a soul. There was a friendly shaman in zone. He actually, we even tried to pay him, and he gave us our money back. That was pretty cool of him. So we are going to make our way over. We're going to check out this mob and Lesser Faydark to see if it's anything worthwhile. But I just, like I said, thought it was kind of hilarious. We would sit there waiting and waiting and waiting. We walk outside, and there's a blue guy just waiting on us to pummel to death with a stick. Let's get stupid. There's two of them in there. Alright, how do we do against just one? He hits pretty hard. I'm gonna go ahead and mend. Wow, we just can't hit for squat. There we go. I got a good crack on him. Come on, come on. Yeah, see, this is a problem that we've been running into in a lot of areas where the mobs are like, you know, they're like just under us. You know, we got a decent shot, but like I said, my big concern is going to be, you know, we're not in a dungeon, we're not going to get the dungeon multiplier. So it's going to be like tons and tons of work for not a lot of payoff. Know what I mean? Like, let's see how it goes. Ow! Crush him back, please. Makes worse is I think that these guys are going to try to run. I think if he does get low. So you'd be trying to hit an invisible dude in the back while he's running away. It's assuming that he doesn't make us flop first, because he's getting some good shots on us all of a sudden. That's going to come down to it. We're like neck and neck. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Okay. Very hard to see this turd. Oh, that's going to be a problem if he runs up near his buddies. What did I just do? Seriously? Oh, this is comical. Come on, come on. Crack him. Oh, that's almost embarrassing, guys. Not gonna lie, almost embarrassing. He did drop a plat, and of course these things are always the no rent sword things for a sort of thing. But yeah, that actually hurt quite a bit. Quite a bit. Of course, there's another one right here on this side. This is one we originally tried to pull. He's dual wielding, so I think that warrior, I think. And then there's a necro guy on the other side, which is funny because this is actually not actually what we came to the zone to try to mess with. But this is just like right on the path that we were already running. So I was like, let's see what happens. So I mean, somewhat doable, but that did sting. And when they started running, that sucked. That sucked. Let's go look for an elf. So, got a little off course. Found this guy instead. I was trying to find a landmark anywhere near where this person was supposed to be. I was like, all right, I think we're somewhere in the ballpark. It'll be this little camp here. Didn't know this guy was this big. He came tearing out of the tent and aggroed us. So, because none of these other guys would be all a waste of our time. But this guy apparently is still dark blue to us. So yeah, random adventures in Faydark. I don't think he drops anything cool, though. Come on. I'm going to move that to here so we can do some sin setting. Come on. Kick over. Alright. Yeah. Not sure what that's for, but okay. Let's look this up, I think. BRBs! And we have discovered our quarry. Actually, we went north westish from where we were at. Basically, we're just in sight. I hope that this comes through in the editing. We'll see. There's like an undead shrine, like right over there, surrounded by mummies. And she's behind it. And according from everything I found, like I said, she's level 25. She's got a pretty quick spawn, and she has no faction hits. So we are gonna smack this chick with a stick, and see what happens. She hits hard, or at least has the opportunity to, because she hit us for 52 that one time. See, we'll see where we're at experience-wise. We're maybe 10%ish in from all of our random stuff. Yeah, she's smacking us pretty good though here and there. Come on. Alright, so she's on the run. El Smacko! Wood elf parts. Outstanding. Turn straight back around. Run right back over this way. How far off did she run? Do we really go that far? Did I really get lost that fast? Yay, lesser Faydark. Alright, so there's our undead ruins again. So, somewhere in here. But basically, yeah, it's supposed to be like a 6-minute spawn. But like I said, the problem just is absolutely no loot, no cash. It's gonna be so hard, guys, because I mean, experience is one thing, right? But we definitely want to keep the cash rolling too, so we can work on work towards our haste item. So I just, it's kind of neat running around, I guess, in Faydark and finding some of these kind of, to most people, I guess, obscure mobs. But I think we'll probably call the adventure for for right now. Like so we Ladara Milar. She's in our book of people we have beaten to death with our stick, along with an orc chief and a shadowed man. Like I said, honestly, the shadowed men probably be our best bet because they can actually drop plat and cash, things like that. Most of the stuff, like the weapons wise, I think is mostly trash. But I think they also have the one where, oh yeah, and I killed a Nybrite sister on the way over because she had a spear. And we got a bronze spear. So at least we didn't come around totally empty-handed this time. Again, not a ton of experience, a little bit of adventure, a little bit of running around on the wiki and trying to find something cool on this side of the world to do. So honestly, like I said, the best bet really for us is, probably messing around with the Shadowed Men in terms of getting loot. This particular person should give us good experience on every 6 minutes, but that's still, you're only getting, whatever the percentage would be. You're not even quite getting that 10 times an hour. Because he's at 6 minutes and like 40 seconds. So I mean, you're not even, it's, for an AFK spot, I think it would be great. Where you can only somewhat halfway pay attention, because I don't think she roams around. I think she just spawns there and just stands there. So, I mean, yeah, we'll see. But I think we're going to call it for this time, guys. As always, if you like what we're doing, hey, please don't forget to like, comment, maybe smash that subscribe button down below. We do love to hear from everybody, especially if you got a cool idea for a place where we can go get some experience and some cash at the same time. That would be super. But let us know in the comments down below, guys, or catch us in game. Either way. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay distant, stay in EverQuest, and we'll catch you guys next week. Night, guys.